And we're live. Greetings everybody, the Mechanist here, and welcome back to Whatever Wednesdays, where we play whatever we feel like. For now, that is still Crash Bandicoot and Terraria. So for today, the plan for Crash Bandicoot is quite a simple one. I'm gonna keep playing. I know that sounds stupid, but I mean, what more is there to say? We're gonna take on one of Crash Bandicoot's most difficult levels, and I do mean in all of Crash Bandicoot, the original trilogy. Anything after that's technically part of their own quote-unquote universe, we'll say. So, that being said, the high road is a difficult stage. Most people rage out, probably don't play past the stage, or they spend 300 lives, 20 retries, all that good stuff. Now, I'm not going to say I'm the best. In fact, we're definitely not one-shotting this, between accidentally getting pillboxed and the fact that it is a difficult stage. We're just hoping it's not going to take us a half hour. If it does, we'll probably play a little bit more and have some severe editing to do later in the video form. Other than that, we'll be playing Terraria, where I decided it's about time we switch classes. I'm having fun with the bow, but it's time we mix it up, so we'll be switching classes to Summoner, just the starting phase of it. We're not doing the whole thing, and then we're going to go back to building. I'm having a lot of fun building in Terraria. Funny, I've never taken the time to build, and the moment I do, it actually becomes a lot of fun. So that's the plan for today. Hope it all goes very well. And speaking of, I hope everybody's been having a good week. And if not, I hope it gets better. If you think about it, it'll either stay the same, which could be good, could be bad. It can get better or it can get worse. But you know what? If it starts getting worse, do something for yourself. Buy yourself a candy bar or something, or a treat of some kind. Sleep in an extra hour, or take a nap or something. Do something to make it a little more bearable. That's my suggestion. Is it a good one? Darn if I know, I'm a machine. What do I know? So yeah, that's the plan for today. We're going to have some fun with Crash. We are getting close to the end, but even once we beat the game, we have to go back for the 100%, which is only a few stages, mostly the color gems we missed, and let me retry that, the stages we haven't completed yet, which is mostly the beginning stages because, shenanigans. And then yeah, we'll play Terraria. Start switching our class. I'm thinking the armor and maybe the first weapon we can get. And then we start building. Last time I wanted to do some building with the cogs. Didn't get around to it. And the fire block. Mainly I wanted to fire a bunch of different colors to see what kind of atmosphere we could make. Other than that, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll wing it. We'll go with the flow. So we'll give it a minute. Let everything finish booting up. And we'll get gaming. Be right back. And we're back. Everything seems to be good. Let's do this. Ah, the high road. One of Crash's most difficult stages, and that's not even joking. This is a very, very difficult stage, and even though I have 99 lives, we're going to lose some. But luckily for us, we can 100% this stage and never come back, so we do that by first walking backwards. And dying. I forgot you have to jump. It begins. Let's try that again. Jump, two bumper jump, two bumper jump, and here we are. Nice little bit of bumper to start the matchup. Match up the stage, get some one-ups. We don't need them, and let's do this. So, what's going to happen with the high road, dang I'm already making too many mistakes, is one of two things. I'm either going to end up not saying, dang it, I'm not paying attention. I'm either going to stop talking because, gotta concentrate, or I'm going to non-stop talk about nonsense. And considering I've already failed 3 times at the very beginning, it's probably going to be the first option, not the second. That being said, let's do this. Right, gotta get the rhythm down. I mean, it's the first level of the day. Kind of annoying starting off on one of the hardest stages, but hey, who cares, right? We know this part. You gotta be careful, you can die very easily. Now, the reason this stage is so hard is the turtles. They do move, and what you want to do is bounce on them when they're as far as they can be. That will give you the extra room you need to make it. Little trick not a lot of people know about. They see a turtle, they jump on the turtle, and then they die to the turtle. No, then they wonder why aren't they making it very far, and they gotta restart. This is gonna get very old real quick, but we're kind of doing it to ourselves, so we must make do. But you know, even though this is a very difficult stage, I love the aesthetic of it. The infinite fog you can't see past in the one random bridge here. You know, there's no like, oh, just take a different way. There is only one way, and I like that part. Whereas some of these levels, I have to question why doesn't Crash just go around? You know, why does he just swim the beach or walk the coast? In this one, there is no other option. I mean, I guess technically he could still swim, but let's be honest, Crash can't swim yet. Notice how I said yet. That's right, Crash Bandicoot does learn how to swim, unlike some platformers like Sonic. We barely make it, but we make it. So, once again, you have to wait for the turtle to be as far as they can be, and that's how you make the jump. First checkpoint, so far so good. And a token. We need the tokens, we're going for 100% after all. Get us to where they're as far as they can be, and jump, and barely make it. Do that again. You just gotta do that, 20 more times. Alright, time it with that turtle, jump, land on them. Alright, here's the difficult part, and we made it. Alright, next checkpoint. Careful, there is a gap there. Alright, so far so good. Let's keep going. Let's keep the rhythm going. So, turtle, jump. There's a warthog, careful. Okay, now we know how far they go. We know to go now. Careful. Jump, jump, careful. Wait for it, and jump. Alright, so far so good. Tricky platforming, but we're making it. Another checkpoint. Careful, careful, keep going, don't screw this up. Careful, and ooh, almost screwed that one up. Make sure to get this hidden block, although it wasn't very hidden if you ask me. Ooh, this is bad. Move, turtle! Ooh, got it. Alright, jump, jump. Don't know how these turtles ended up like this, but they did, and we're thankful for it. So let's keep going. Careful, this is a tricky jump. And so far so good. Alright, bonus round, take a quick break. Whew. Now you see why the high road is such a difficult stage? I may be making it look easy, but trust me, it's not. I have a lot of experience. Oh, I remember this. This is what I like to do. I like to skip, then we go backwards. Careful, make sure you make the jumps. Careful, and then we do the bottom. Like this. 1, 2, why am I counting? I don't know, but I am not anymore. Success. Get some more one-ups, because we did lose a few, mostly due to stupid mistakes at the beginning. Alright, 45 out of 45, which means we just gotta get to the end now. We have the stage 100%. Now for the last couple of tricky jumps, because you can only land on these turtles. Although this one, if you're careful, you can do that. And, ooh, barely make it, come on. Yay, we didn't get pillboxed. I made that look easy, trust me, it's not. And with that, another stage is perfected. Perfect. We got another stage complete. What are we up to now? 62. Nice. Alright, time for, I like again the aesthetic of this stage, but this is a red gem stage, which means if we die past a checkpoint, well, guess what? We can't get the gem, even if we get all the crates. Now, this stage, I usually do get one stupid death towards the end. Or get pillbox at the beginning. That's also an option. But hey, it kind of makes it fun. It means we have to come back and attempt this over and over and over again until we finally get it. This is one of the only stages I actually have trouble with getting the colored gem. Mostly because, you know, pillbox shenanigans. Alright, carefully time this. Just walk right off, you don't have to jump. Time it. Why did I jump? I should have waited. Smack that hand. Okay, time for some careful platforming. Actually, this whole game's careful platforming. What am I talking about? Alright, how are these moving in a circle? Don't know, don't care. Why is there a bird staying in only one place? Don't know, don't care. Crash doesn't care. He's just trying to get through the stage. Alright, now for this difficult part. You have to run off, jump into the hole, and then you have to do it again, and hope you don't get pillboxed. Jump, jump, alright. Now, technically we're doing good, don't get me wrong, but also we're doing bad. Because, I mean, we're doing good because if we fall and die, we don't reset the stage. We're doing bad because, well, we're taking too many risks. But of course we can afford to take risks this early on, so about 50-50. Alright, the first checkpoint I believe is coming up soon, which means we're almost at the point of no return. Make sure to get as much height as we can off those birds. Time to start ascending. Carefully time this, and we didn't. Which means we're back at the beginning. Oh, great. See, I got too ahead of myself, and we screwed up. It happens. Luckily we have, what, 98 lives? So that's not really a problem for us. And the problem isn't the lives, it's the... Yeah, we gotta wait. There we go. It's the, red jump challenge of not dying. But hey, we get a couple early deaths out of the way, we won't die the rest of the time, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Alright, jump, jump. This is also a pretty long stage, which is why it's so difficult. Most colored jump stages are either difficult or they're extremely long, and this one is in the long category. And the reason why that makes it so difficult, ooh, that was bad, is because more chance to screw up. Careful, careful, careful. Keep it going, keep it going. Back to 99, but that doesn't matter. Might as well not even have a life counter. Let's be real. Alright, careful, spin this. Getting close again. Let's hope we don't screw up. Although I swear I had that timing perfectly. I must have been like one frame off. Alright, jump off the bird, and here we are. Let's not make that mistake again. We'll actually wait for them to pop up this time. There we go. Alright, take the elevator up. And more of these annoying stairs, which again, I have to ask, who would build a castle setup like this? Must be a nightmare for maintenance workers. Actually, that'd be a pretty funny game, playing as like a plumber or a maintenance worker and have to do all this tricky platforming and then have them constantly complain about who builds like this. Alright, no checkpoint yet, both good and bad. Good because, you know, if we die, we just get another attempt at a red gem. Bad because I don't want to keep doing this over and over and over. Alright, careful. Make this... There's a checkpoint. Okay, once we get this checkpoint, it's the point of no return. So you could call it the checkpoint of no return. So now the nerves set in. If I had any nerves. Alright, at least this has like a little mechanism in the wall implying that it's attached to something. Careful. Very careful. Although at this point, what you really lose is time, not necessarily death. Alright, these are very quick, so we gotta be careful and go. Now we have our first human. Or at least that's what you think. In Crash 3, we find out what they really are. But that comes later. Right now, we have to make some difficult jumps. Careful. Don't screw us up, Crash. Alright, off the bird. More castle platforming. Always fun. You know, I wish somebody in like a survival game like Minecraft or something to create ridiculous parkour challenges in their base. That'd be funny to watch people complain about, why would you do this? Alright, careful with the jump, because remember we gotta time it with the bird. Ooh, we make it. We're doing it. Almost halfway there and we're doing it. Careful with these people, just make sure to spin before you run into them. Okay, double bird action. let's do this. Ooh, that's bad. Ah, but we do it. Alright, time for an embryo stage. Now, believe it or not, this is a good break. You might be saying, why? Well, simply put, if we die, it's not going to affect the challenge run. So we can get all of our deaths out of the way. Alright, I like to jump up here. It makes this part easier. Alright, normally you're supposed to hit that then run, but I don't like doing that. Careful. Ooh, normally I screw up at this. How am I doing this? Alright, now we just jump from here to the right. And die. I was gonna say, I'm doing way too good. I normally take 5 tries at this before I get it. It's all the pressure of the actual stage. I don't care about the bonus stage. I'm gonna do it again, watch. See? Don't care, don't care. You know what? Maybe that's the secret. Not to care. Keep going. And missed the jump completely. But again, we're getting all these stupid deaths out of the way right now. It's strategy, I promise. Let me know if you believe that or not. Right, careful. Don't screw it up. Jump around. Make sure we get all the boxes. Oh, that's bad. We didn't get the TNT. Can we still make this? No, we can't. Too precise jumping. Too much precise jumping, rather. Alright, it's getting old. Let's complete this now. I'm calling it right now. Jump up here, make sure to trigger the TNT, because we do need to 100%. Do that again and again. Alright. Now, here we go, up here. We wait for the bounce, and we're just going to jump it. That's right, we got impatient. Let's just get it done. But now, no more deaths once again, so the pressure is on. Luckily, if we look at our box counter, we are pretty close to the end, only 6 more. Careful, focus. Careful. And yes, saying careful actually does help me be careful because it reminds me to be careful. Although I have screwed it up right here before. So, difficult part number 1, and... Ooh, made it. In fact, I think that might be our last challenge. Oh, mistimed the bird. Careful, focus, and jump! Alright, so far so good. Double bird action, again. Only they're going up and down at different times, gotta make sure we time it right, and there's a third bird, of course there is. Whew! Okay, now for our last challenge, not to die to this person. Although if we get this... Oh, don't risk it. Stop it. Spin you. Whew, that was too many close calls. I was gonna say, if we get the gem, it doesn't matter if we die. That was way too close. My bad. I'm sorry. But with that, another colored gem under our belt. Cool. Up to 65. Oh, all right. We are in lights out. Now, there's a little secret about this stage. It has a purple gem. Colored gem, beat it without dying. But you actually need another colored gem to get it. So we may have that colored gem, we might not. We're just going to play it like normal. Now, you might be saying, isn't this level too dark to complete? Well, Aku Aku's here to help us. But he's not here forever. He can only glow for so long, so we really got to book it. And by that, I mean basically don't stop going forward. And yes, if you get hit, you lose Aku Aku, and you lose your ability to see. Or, you can just memorize the stage and not have to worry about it. Which I would believe some people do. Alright, make sure we time this right, because there are moving platforms. So, we didn't get pillboxed. I was for sure we got pillboxed. Now, I like to wait until this comes back. And it's coming back, so we grab this, keep going. Move it, Crash, move it. Although we figure finding a flashlight or grabbing one of those candles would be better than relying on a mystical glowing mask. That's just me. Alright, rats, which are annoying because they can take our Aku away from us. Luckily though, we don't care. Just keep it moving. Always forward, never look back. But again, I do have to ask, who creates a castle like this? Not necessarily the dark part, that's pretty obvious to fix, but the jumps. Yep, we don't have the color gem, so we're gonna have to come back. This color gem required another color gem. How annoying is that? Oh well, what can you do? Except, complete the stage. Which I'm about to do, because I believe we're getting close to the end right now. We did! And again, we couldn't get those. We didn't have, I believe it's the yellow gem. Unfortunate, but we're done. Great, but you missed 3 boxes. You needed a color gem 4 to get another color gem. Annoying, but what can you do? Alright, another temple level. This one's called the Jaws of Darkness. Now this one has a key in it. So if you remember last time, because there's only 2 key stages, so this is the other one, you have to complete the Neo-Cortex bonus round, we'll call it. Now, I do have a tendency to miss the Cortex tokens here, because it's very easy to do. In fact, we're probably going to screw it up. Just watch. Other than that, it is possible to beat 100%, so let's go for it. Like always. Could have probably made that, I didn't want to risk it. After all, super powerful Aku Aku is actually good to have. Unlike most games where it's like, oh, I can afford to hit here, I can afford to hit there, it doesn't really matter. Like Mega Man. In this game, I actually like trying to keep my Aku Aku, because of Invincible mode. And technically, so long as you have golden Aku Aku, you can keep getting it over and over and over again. It's not like Mario where you can only get a star in certain places. As long as you have the Aku Aku, you can do as much as you want. Of course, you still need the masks. But they give you quite a bit. Watch out for the fire. Although how it keeps turning on and off, I don't know. Okay, make sure we got that. That's one of the ones you can miss. If that TNT blows up the box, you don't get the token. Jump off the spider parkour, and overjump. But hey, we got the token still, so that's all that matters. Make sure that TNT blows up. And let's keep going. Tana Bandicoot. Token. Actually, is her last name Bandicoot? I actually don't know that. I think everybody just goes by their animal name as a last name. Actually, no, that doesn't work for Koala Kong, does it? My bad. Oh, you needed the blue stage to 100% this stage. Well, we have the blue gem, so might as well, right? Alright, careful. Make sure we don't miss anything. Now we have blue gem platforming, because apparently the blue gems are a lot more mystical than we thought, because we only grabbed 1, but there's how many here? 7, 8, 20? Alright, now for the difficult part is actually parkouring with Super Aku Aku, because he does make you move faster. But you know what? That's really satisfying. Careful, careful, careful. Keep it moving. Alright, we gotta hope that wasn't a Neo-Cortex. It probably was, we gotta hope it wasn't. Now, jump, jump, jump. Get the boxes, and we're good. Nice little bonus stage. And although I'm pretty sure we don't miss anything, I do like to backtrack just to be 100% safe. And I'm pretty sure that's where the blue gem was. So we're good. And sorry about the screen shake. Let's try this again. Wait for our little spider friend. Or they're not going to respawn. Well, we may have screwed up, so let's go back a little bit further. Yep, we didn't miss anything. And no spider friends, so yeah, let's retry. But now we know. I always double check that, but I'm always wrong. You figure I'd learn eventually. Guess not. Keep jumping, jumping, jumping. Oh, you gotta give it to the people who made this. They did a lot of good traps. Alright, keep moving, keep moving. But hey, we actually have a chance to make sure that's not a Neo-Cortex in that box. Although I'm 99.99 repeating % sure that it isn't, we will check to make sure. And how do we check? We're just gonna wait for Aku Aku to run out when we get there. Break all those boxes, super satisfying, and get pillboxed. Alright, enough of this. We gotta keep making progress. Jump, jump, keep it moving, Crash. We don't have all day, or you don't. Yeah, that's the funny thing about games like this. Oh, you're on a timetable because, you know, evil scientist is still doing evil things. Well, Crash can take all the time he wants in these stages, and time never is really a factor. Kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? But, I mean, I guess you are technically supposed to be going as fast as you can, so evens out, I guess. But technically, I could just stop right here and not move for 5 hours. And yet Tana will still be in danger, and Cortex will still be that much closer to his plan, but never succeeding. So, you know what, I'm just going to say it. Cortex is lazy. Alright, careful jumps, and right here we're going to wait. Just to make sure we get the box. Okay, there wasn't anything there. Just had to be sure. Now, let us get back to where we were. And quit wasting time. Alright, jump over here. At least we have Golden Aku. Watch out for the bats. Alright, gotta get the timing right. It's these two, so we can go here. Except we missed a jump. But hey, now they aren't gonna smash us. So run, Crash, run! And checkpoint. Don't gotta worry about that. Double platforms that are moving. Gotta time it. Make sure we don't get pillboxed. Actually, I'm not sure that was pillbox, but it felt like it. There we go, make it. We just walk off. No risk in jumping. Or you don't have to jump, you know, every time. Even though platformers are famous for jumping, you don't always have to jump. Oh, right here. There's a Cortex in this little box. That snake will destroy it without giving it to you. That's what I always miss. Right, now for some fire platforming. And that's not cool, I mean we have to platform through fire. And now for this annoyance, which is invisible platforms again. But hey, this, you know what? We got the Cortex. So, worth it in the end, I guess. Although I don't think you can actually miss a jump there on those invisible platforms. It just always feels like you can. Okay, time for some TNT platforming. Because you have to perfectly time this so the bottom comes out. So you have a place to land. And guess what? You gotta do that again and again. Why'd I jump? This is horrible, and yeah, I mistimed that horribly. Luckily, it was a bonus round. Let's do it again. Right, jump, 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 wait till it blows up. And go. There we go. Now we gotta do that a few more times. Careful. Wait. And I don't even know what happened to me. Alright, one more time. Alright, stop screwing up. Let's do this. I wish there was a way. What am I doing? I was saying, I wish there was a way to make it go faster. Although I'm sure you could technically do this part faster. Well, I'm just going to do this. Now the question is, can we make the jump? Okay, we can't. I wanted to try that. I've always wanted to try that, and I finally did. Turns out it was worthless. Of course it was. Was it worth trying? Yes, yes it was. All the waiting. Jump. Wait for this to come now. Jump here, go here. Jump and then jump back. Okay, made it that time. And this should be it. Now, this is very important. We gotta make sure we grab the key. I have missed it before. Specifically in this stage. Alright, that's done, so let's finish the stage, shall we? Unless we missed a box and fell to our death. Well, checkpoint. Once again, we can just walk. I like to jump to be safe, but you don't have to worry about it now. Get the Tana token. Make sure we get that box. Hate to miss just one, even though that has already happened. Fire platforming. Jump, careful. Alright. So last little checkpoint, and as long as the rest of our boxes are here, we're good. Alright, what challenge awaits us this time? Although Tanas are a little bit difficult, they aren't the most difficult. In fact, they're mostly, a little bit of challenges just to make sure you know what you're doing. That's how I've always interpreted it. Ooh, that's bad. I went too high. But you know what? We got the 1-up. And of course, the 2 extra 1-ups are always waiting at the end. Nice little gift. You know what's also a nice little gift? Completing the stage. With a gem. So, careful this last bit of moving... what would you call these? Rocks? Come on. Okay, we gotta go for it. Whew. Alright, how about here? I'm guessing it's the same thing. Let's just move forward. And we're done. Alright, another stage perfect. Just means one less stage to revisit. Celebrate, Crash. Oh, we missed the magic number, but we're up to 74. We'll take it. Okay, with that, we're moving on to the last few levels. Mainly just these. This bonus level back here. If I can... Crash, move for me. Up here. Fumbling in the dark. And then, of course, getting the stages we missed. So, that's been fun. Didn't take as long as I thought on High Road. In fact, once we got past the beginning and stopped making stupid mistakes, it was all pretty easy. So, now we're going to switch over to Terraria. The screen's going to go black. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break and then move on with the rest of our night. So, be right back. Alright, we are all good. 1 second. And there we are. Alright. We'll take a 5-minute break and we'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, let's get rid of this, and let's get gaming, shall we? Alright, load in like we always do. And here we are. Oh, we're in our building outfit. Let me just take care of that real quick. Right, back to being the Mystic Bowman. Although not very mystical, but close enough, right? Oh, I think we left all our stuff in the other world, didn't we? Yes, we did. Let's go take care of that real quick. My bad. The Void, come here. Alright, this is where I left all of our stuff. Let's see. You know, I really gotta put this stuff up. We don't really need it anymore, do we? And maybe that'll be a project in addition to moving over our inventory. You know what, I gotta start on it. That should count for something. Although it doesn't really count when I keep saying I'm gonna do it and I don't do it. Now does it? Alright. Make sure we don't actually get rid of this. And back to our world. Alright, here we are officially. So, we use our little potions, and what's on the schedule for today? Well, I realized something. I've been playing Archer for a while, and we're not exactly making progress towards Moonlord right now, so I was thinking it might be time for a little shake-up and switch classes. And just to, you know, keep it fresh, as it were. And I decided I have yet to play hard mode Summoner, since they added, like, whips and everything, so we're going to switch over to Summoner. So we're going to spend the first part of the stream, or first part of the Terraria stream. Terraria part of the stream? First part of Terraria. Yeah, we'll go with that. The first part of Terraria, switching over. Starting to get some items. I don't think we'll get everything, but we'll start. Mostly try to get, like, the armor and maybe the first weapon. Because I do believe we might actually have a couple of things taken care of already. If I can find the chest. Because one of the things I do want is a Deadly Sphere Staff, because, you know, we keep taking on, whatchamacallit, the, error, the solar eclipse, there it is. Sorry about that. Processing error. Alright, we're getting close. We have the pet. And I'm pretty sure we don't have the Deadly Sphere Staff because, of course we don't. So we'll double check, make sure it's not one of our junk boxes, which pretty sure it isn't. Actually, I might have to restore our inventory. Wait. Oh no, that's the melee weapon. I thought that was a summoner weapon. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Unless I put it in etc. Nope, alright, so we don't have the Deadly Sphere Staff. Although I'm pretty sure we did find one. Oh, I guess not. We'll check our summon weapons chest real quick just to make sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we have nothing for the summoner setup in hard mode, which means we have work to do. So first things first, weapons. Summons, we have the Vampire Frog, and no good summons. How about whips? Leather, legendary. That's right. Alright, so back to base while we plan out what we're doing. So in order to become a summoner, we first need summoner armor. Now, at this point, we can make summoner hallowed armor, which is an option, don't get me wrong, but it's such a basic option. So what I'm going to do, traveling merchant, hi, how you doing? You don't sound anything I want, but we'll check you anyways. Wherever you are you down here? Nope. Alright, where are you? Here you are. What do you have? Nothing we want. Figures. Alright, so to become a summoner in hard mode, you need armor. Now, there's two, I know you can get the spider armor, you know, pretty much the first armor you get in hard mode, but I also am aware that once you beat Plantera, yes, you can get the Tiki armor. So we'll take that, as well as the Hercules beetle. Actually, I think we need two of those. Alright. So, just like that, we have hard mode summoner armor. Although this is temporary because I personally like using the spooky wood armor. I don't know which one's better, but it's what I like to do. So now we need another chest. Alright, let me just grab one of these and... Actually, I'm pretty sure I have a chest, right? Unless I moved that already. I probably did. 1 second. Chest. Yes, my chest. We'll go with the granite. I like the granite chest. Alright, we'll fly back up here. So, in this little box, we will put our summoner stuff. So, we have the Tiki armor. Successful. We have items. Although I'm pretty sure we also have the summoner accessory somewhere. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Let's see, I have accessories, right? Or did I move those? Looking for, I believe it's called the Pygmy necklace. You know what, it's probably in my other chest. So, let's go grab that real quick. Let's see, accessories, right here. Yes, we do. Perfect. Alright, so with that, we have a lot of our summoner stuff already. So, what else do we need? We need a summoner emblem, but we could just, you know, shimmer this. And in terms of other summoner accessories, I can't think of any off the top of my head. So now for the main part, weapons and more weapons. So first, I want to, no, not go down here. My bad. Let's check our dungeon farm. Although I don't think I know we have used it before, so we might, if we're lucky, have the processing error again. Morningstar whip. Which is what we want. It's a pretty late hard mode whip, and from what I understand, it's slow but powerful, which kind of would be nice. For me personally. Alright, careful, make sure... Wait, are enemy spawns turned off? I forgot to check my settings. Yes, they are. My bad. Not gonna be started doing anything yet, so it looks out. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, let's see, in these chests, do we have the dungeon items? Here we are. Yes, we do have a morning star. We have to reforge it. Alright, but we have that. Good. Back to base. You know, I thought this would take a while. Alright, morning star equipped. Now we need a summon. So, there's a lot of options we have for summon. We can take on the solar eclipse yet again to get a deadly sphere staff. Which, again, I'm pretty sure I thought we had, but we didn't. We can take on the Dread Nautilus, which we have yet to fight, and that's ever. Because, you know, I took a break from this game for a while, which gives us the Sane staff. We can take on Queen Slime, even though we got wrecked by Queen Slime for the error. I think it's called like Flying Blade staff. But I'm just going to stick with the old classic and a personal fate. Wait. Okay, I was going to say, it's not in here, is it? Where is it? Souls of Sight. We need to check the recipe, make sure we have all this stuff. There we are, the optic staff. We have the sight, hallowed, lenses, and black lens. Let's make sure we have all that. I'm pretty sure I did pick up a black lens somewhere in my travels. Let's hope I actually do still have it. There it is, one black lens. Always remember, if you find this, never use it for sunglasses. It's more important to make this optic staff over sunglasses, unless you know you're never going to touch summoner weapons. Alright, so there's that. Hallowed bars, where are the... There they are. And now we just need the actual lenses, which I know is put up in my super storage room. Under bosses, wherever those are. This is going to take a minute probably, because I always forget where my chests are. One moment, please. Pretty sure it was towards the end. There it is. Boss chest, lenses. Alright, let's make an optic staff. So, down here, and... where are you? There it is, optic staff. Maybe not the best for it at this point, but it's not bad. Technically, the pygmy staff is better, but... pretty sure we don't have that, because Planetara didn't drop anything we wanted. With all that being said and done, I believe this is a full summoner set now. We have the summon, the whip, the armor, and some accessories. So I guess if we really want to, we could switch over and test it out, can't we? Would that be worth it? I mean, it would, but first let me check to make sure of the accessories. Because I know you can use one of these to craft something we don't have yet. And obviously we do have some we want to keep, such as these two important ones. If we turn that into a summoner emblem, let's see, that could be pygmy stuff, that could be the Hercules beetle, and... I guess we'll keep that because it's just all damage, right? Alright, looks like we're good to go, so let's reforge this stuff and equip it. I know you can't reforge armor, but I'm going to bring it with. Reforge these. Wait, we're still menacing, right? Yes, so luckily we don't have to reforge those. So first, let's go make a summoner emblem. Thank you, Shimmer. Alright, run real quick. Run as fast as we can. To our little Shimmer pool. I cannot wait to be Moonlord and be able to have placeable Shimmer. What are you doing down here? Go away. Here we are, back at our amazing pool of Shimmer. So, now we take this Ranger emblem and chuck it. It becomes a Sorcerer emblem. Although good, not what we're looking for. We want the Summoner emblem. And Summoner emblem. Victory. Now let's reforge everything. Alright, not where we want to be. We want to be right here. Hello, Goblin. Let me talk to you. There we go. Alright, time for the very annoying and arduous task of reforging all of our items to get to a point where they're decent. So first, let's do the Summoner emblem as it's the cheapest. And we got it first try. Nice. So let's do the Pygmy necklace next. Come on, we'll take the 3 and come back later. Just give us what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. Close but no cigar. I did like to build defense on my summoners until I found out they have the worst defense in the game overall, and it really doesn't make a difference. Ooh, menacing, nice. Alright, now for the Hercules beetle. Can we get it? No, we're not. We're probably going to spend... We'll take the 3 for now. Put that right there. Alright, optic stuff. We're looking for... Mythical is good. But technically you want Ruthless. I know I'm going to regret that. Oh well. It only costs 4 gold. And, okay, we'll take the Mythical, okay? We'll come back later for Ruthless. And our Morning Star. Where are you? There you are. We're just going to take whatever damage we can get. So probably like Demonic or Ruthless, actually. Yeah, because I don't know the modifiers for Whip, so we'll take Ruthless. But that being said, that's everything we need to reforge, right? Because we can now equip you there, you over you, and of course you're going to go over that. Alright, let's try to go for a menacing beetle. Come on, give it to me, please. Okay, I'll take the 3 again. No. These are not working for me. Stop giving me defense. You know what? This is karma. Instant karma. Are you gonna make me go broke? Yes, you are, aren't you? Well, shoot. It finally happened. We spent 5 platinum being greedy. Oh well, back to base. Luckily, money's not an issue. We just go into our little not AFK, our farm. Our little dungeon farm, because we still are looking for dungeon drops. And I'm sure we'll get all the money we want. So until we have this completely reforged, I think we'll... Nah, we could switch over. We may not be at maximum strength, but 2% I don't think is going to make a difference. So we'll switch all this up. We now will equip these instead of our bow, which means we don't need you anymore. And of course, our tiki armor. Now we are a summoner. Just like that. We have our... Whoa, that's some nice range. It's not auto swing though. So I might have to make that change. Might. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but probably will. But now, most importantly, behold our army of eyeballs. Isn't it glorious? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's maxed out. I do have this on, right? Yes, we are now a mystic summoner, and I think this kind of suits this costume, vanity outfit, whatever, more. So with that, we are summoner, and we need to celebrate by fighting somebody. Who? I don't know. And we're going to put you here for, later. After I did spend time, making this class, I'm not just going to abandon it. There we go. So, who are we going to fight to celebrate being a summoner? That is the question. We still have bosses to collect. Do we fight Wall of Flesh? I don't feel like it. Do we take on a hard mode boss? Probably not, because I don't feel It's been a while since I played Summoner, so I'm a little bit rusty. You know what? Let's fight the Eye of Cthulhu again. I know we have to collect that a lot, so might as well get another fight in real quick. Just to see the kind of power we have, show off what it's like. And of course we don't have any summoning things for it. We don't. Why don't we? Okay, where'd my lenses go? Because I know I didn't go down to the bottom. Oh great, we might not be able to do this now. Well, we'll find a different boss then. Maybe Queen... Ooh, no, that would be probably better. Let's fight Queen Bee. Because she's the first hurdle we have to face to become a summoner. So, go down here, grab our stuff for the Queen Bee. Where are you? There are stingers, honey, you, and you. Oh, we just make it here. Alright, back home. Now the question is, where do we fight the Queen Bee? Because on the surface she gets enraged. You know, we'll fight her in our first Plantera farm. Not Plantera farm, first Plantera arena. Alright, teleport here. Let's do this, mighty minion army. I love having this. This is why I love using the twins. You get actually more summons technically. Wow, that's some long range. I can see why people like Summoner. Or why people would like Summoner. Although I'm not a fan of not having auto swing. Technically we could just use a different whip. Which we probably will do, it's just, I have this one. Alright, so this was our very first Plantera farm. Fight, arena, not farm, it's not a farm, it's an arena. And there's another bulb. But today we're going to go pick on the queen. Because as some of you probably know, in order to become a summoner, or a full summoner, it's nice to beat the queen bee. I mean, I know they have whips now and different summons you can get, and you can put on the Flink's fur coat, but back in the day, the only way you could become a summoner, or a true summoner rather, is by being the queen bee and making bee armor. So, to get a little bit of revenge, let's fight the Queen Bee with our new setup. Alright, bring it on. My minion army will destroy you, and this is what you get for being so annoying in the hard or early game. You know, I'm just gonna let my summoners take care of it. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you, minions. I love the twins. And that is the power of Summoner. Again, there's way more to do. There's a lot of different, summons and whips to get, but for now, we're good. So, back to base. And now for my personal fun part and favorite part. We are once again gonna do some building. And I know, oh, didn't you just do building? Yeah, but I got interrupted last time because I was spending too much time building. So, we're gonna finish that up, what I wanted to do, and then we'll call it, and next week we go back to fighting and farming. 1 second. There we go. Sorry, an error popped up I had to deal with. Alright. I believe we are still good. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's put our items up and let's get building. Now, the nice thing about being a summoner is if you did building in your world, like this overworld, the summons will take care of enemies, so you can mine up in peace. We're going to put our items away again. I know I just did this. And I think off camera I will finally sort out our inventory 100%. I keep saying that, I think I'll finally get around to it. And we'll see what happens. Alright, there we go. Everything is now put up, which means we can get building. Let me just rearrange this. Alright, off to the Void World. I said to the Void World. Here we are, back in the Void. I love the Void. Although I'm probably going to make it look more like a void. I mean, right now, kind of a pit, or a hole. But eventually I will mine everything out. So let's take a look real quick at our previous builds. We started building these trees, still love the inverted paint. We started using the Dynasty set, and you know what? I like the way it looks, very traditional. And in terms of getting windows in, you can use, 1 second. Oh yeah, I like to turn off my stats, because we're just building. Sorry about that. But I have figured out, or thought of ways, go away. Go away. There we go, sorry about that. I have thought of ways to put in windows, or what could be seen as traditional windows, basically using echo paint, which makes blocks invisible even though they're still there, as well as just regular windows. And this is the same version, only red with white background. This is that same build, only inverted. Can't really tell with the walls, apparently. But honestly, I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of a, was it Rocket Popsicle? And then we used the rainbow blocks to create this monstrosity, but I kind of like it. I think it looks better than the original blocks. So, one thing I did want to experiment with is if we go to blocks, the living fire, and the cogs. There it is. So, let's begin building, shall we? Now, I know cogs actually aren't the best. The reason why? Well, they're very, how do you say, busy. Like, there's motion to them, and not exactly the best permanent block. If I can start building, I'll show you. So, you might think, oh, just one block, there's nothing here. Well, as soon as you add a second, yeah, it becomes very annoying to look at. But that'll come later. So first, we need the foundation, which we have. And then, you know, the usual stuff. Build up a roof. I'm making this house smaller and smaller, ain't I? Okay, you know what? I don't like that. We're gonna go big. Which means we need more blocks. And then we're gonna set this build on fire. Alright, there we go. And let's go a little bit taller. There we go. That's a nice tall build. We can fit some stuff in here. Alright. There we go. Now we mine out for doors, because I believe you can make a furl? Yes, a full furniture set with this stuff. Platforms. Okay, might as well see what those look like. You know, we'll put those off to the side. Alright, just a brass platform. Good to know. Workbench. Luckily we have one right here. Right here, right? Yes. We can make walls. Okay, I guess we can't make furniture. Let's double check with the... you. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, that's right. You need the boiler, don't you? Steampunk boiler. Let's go take care of that real quick. Actually, no, we can't. We don't got the money. Alright, quick detour. No, not multiplayer. Alright, we're back in our world real quick. Because we need some cash. Because we need to buy the steampunk boiler. So, luckily, we have a lot of loot in our farm that we never sold. Yes, I'm still in build mode, so no enemies will not be spawning. Alright, real quick. Yeah, I'm sure we have plenty we could sell. 1 second, and here we are. Need to set up teleporters now, so we can just teleport down. Something else to do. Careful. What am I saying careful for? I don't know, force of habit. Lock this up. There we go. Alright, so I know we have some good loot in here, don't we? Question is, what sells the most? I will just take it all. I'm sure all these will get us some money for the boiler. Alright, how about here? Oh yeah. Weather load, right? These are mimic drops. Probably get a nice chunk of change for this. Yeah. Alright, let's sell all this stuff. You're happy, right? I can sell... Oh yeah. Give me that sweet money. The goblin ripped us off. This is kind of the nice thing about instantly selling everything is you technically have a savings account. You just gotta go sell the items. Just like that, we're back to a platinum. Let's just hope the goblin isn't greedy again in the future. Or am I kidding? They're gonna be super greedy now that they know they can get away with it. Alright, steampunker. You got a boiler for me? Yes, you do. And of course we will, not that, research it. Yummy. Boiler, there's only one. Okay, back to the void now. I said back to the void, not home. Alright, we're back and now we have the steampunk boiler. Which means we can build items with our gears. You know what, we're going to place it right here. So we can get a good look at it while we build. Well, no, you know what, we should place it in the base, shouldn't we? There we go. Nice little steampunk boiler. So let's give us our building items again. And let's get back to it. Okay, so first things first, doors. Steampunk door. It's just brass. That kind of looks like a submarine door. Cool. Let's see, we have chairs. Dresser. Actually, we don't care about that stuff right now. We have the table. We have the workbench. Alright, so if we move some stuff around, let's see, the table obviously in the center. And then surrounded by chairs. Traditional setup. Then I guess we have the steampunk workbench and the boiler. Now the question I have is, torches, can we make steampunk lighting? Yes, we can. We can make lanterns, candelabra, lamps. Yeah, wait, is there, and candles. Alright, so, do we like this? Let's see, a lamp you could put outside. Lamps look kind of cool. Also, I realize it's not centered, is it? I'm going to do that right now. because of, you know, actually no, is it centered? 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, and then 3 platforms. Why did that look right? Oh well, I'm going crazy again. Alright. We'll do that. The candelabra goes on the table, obviously. Nice. And we have these candles. I guess we just placed them one. So this is the steampunk items. Looks a little busy, but you know what? Everything has its place. For instance, these lanterns, although exclusive to the steampunk set, I think might actually look good somewhere else. Now for the very, very annoying part of the steampunk item set. The walls. And what do I mean by that? Well, yeah. Every piece is moving. So as you can see, that'd be very annoying for a house. But this is technically now the steampunk house. Everything in it is, whoops, fell, made of steampunk items. Or the cogs, rather, that you get from the steampunker. You have the table, crafting table, candle, candelabra, lanterns, lamps, and the boiler which you need to make all this stuff. I personally don't like the look of it. Now, what you probably want to do is actually put these wall pieces in sparingly, rather than, you know, an entire wall of them. For instance, using iron for a wall. In fact, let's do that real quick to show off what I mean, or what I'm thinking. Actually, let's test it. What am I saying show off? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so cogs and iron. Iron. Where are you? You know what? This is going to be easier to search. There we go. Okay. So, in this next house, we're going to go with what I was originally thinking. So, if we just mine up these, and this is just a test house, so it's not going to be big. Let's see, a little bit of iron. We'll just do this. Don't care about doors. This is just a test. Alright. Actually, I'm going to need some doors, aren't I? Whoopsies. Let's see. Place this. Alright, so let's head back here real quick. We have a workbench here now. We'll place a steampunk door because, you know, we're trying to match aesthetics. But mostly we're here for the iron brick walls. And let's see if this works out like I thought. So, we placed nothing but iron brick. You know, this is an iron room, right? But, if we replace some of this now with the cogs, it should make it almost appear like machinery. For instance, if we place like this, and maybe a little bit here, almost like exposed machinery. Probably also a minor replace to change what is placed. Or is that always going to be the same? But you know, something like this. And now, you know what, where's the paint? We'll just paint it in Illuminate right now. Paint roller, paint brush, and where is, it's not paint, it's coating. Always forget that. Alright, let's just paint this up real quick. Really quick. Actually, can I just, yeah. Although I don't want to go too far. There we go. And same with this. Again, we don't want to go too far, but we want to go far enough to actually see it. Alright. There we go. So yeah, this is what I was thinking. If you use other blocks and then you just use the cog blocks walls, sparingly, kind of makes it look like a living machine, you know, kind of like exposed mechanics, rather than just a wall of mess. And I forgot I did want to layer to show you how the layering looks. Also, again, creates a bunch of nonsense. Basically, these blocks are meant to be used sparingly, not as an only build. But hey, you know what? It's nice to have a block that's supposed to be used a little bit, not a lot. In fact, I still like those lamps. I really do. So, last thing I want to test out in building is placeable fire. I mean, it is what it sounds like. It's fire you can place. You can walk through it, but it's a nice little thing. So first we need a block. You know what? Let's make a traditional wooden no. What should we set on fire? It needs to be a block. Ash? You know, or health? Wait, do we have any wood? Let's see. Do we have that new wood? It's called ash wood. Yeah, we'll set ash wood on fire. Actually, what am I doing building down? I don't know. For we're just making a nice little platform to set on fire. Maybe we'll do multiple rows. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Because I think it's only a one block thing. There we go. Nice little firebox. Or tinderbox. Whatever reference you would want to make. Alright, now we mount the in-between parts. Now we place some fire. Which, I mean, it's fire. I think it's cool that you can make, that you can actually get these blocks. You know, nice for if you want to make aesthetics. You know, set your house on fire after an invasion, if you're doing a storyboard map, or you just want to set your world on fire without setting it on fire. And I guess they are placeable blocks, so you can... Wow, you could really make that add up. But for now, I mean, in addition to the fire, I also wanted to... You know, let's build up a nice little fireball. It's not really a fireball, is it? Maybe if I add like a little bit of texture here, make it look like it's... Nah, we'll just square it off. You can actually probably make a pretty cool looking sun using these. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There, a little ball of fire. Not exactly a ball, but close enough. Yeah, we'll call it there. So now for the fun part, painting. So, paint, paint, paint. First things first, obviously, we need our, not the roller, we're only painting blocks. We need you. So first things first, you know I have to. We are going to get, it's called coating, not paint. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, nope. No, it is paint. No, it is paint, isn't it? Negative. Negative paint. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh, that's a pretty blue fireball. I actually really like that. Let's get a paint scraper and show half and half. There. Half blue, half original. Honestly, that looks cool being inverted. But now for the important part, what about all the different colors? No, not panic. Paint. There we go. So, black paint, blue paint, intense blue so we can see. Cyan. Let's see. Do we just go all the colors of the rainbow? Yeah, you know what, we'll do that. Although I'm guessing some of these probably aren't going to look as good. Unless we make deep versions. But we'll see. So, first things, let's do yellow. Ooh, yellow really stands out. We might not have to worry about the other ones. Alright, white. Ooh, white flame. That is actually a little annoying to look at. That's violet. This is teal. Looks a little more greenish than I thought. Sky blue. Ooh, kind of looks like water rather than fire. Shadow paint. I mean, black fire. What'd you expect? Red. Red looks like lava, like an old school lava effect. Purple. That purple actually looks a lot better than the violet. Alright, pink. And not as pink as I thought it'd be. Orange up next. I mean, it's orange. Probably could make it look like orange juice if you put it into a liquid. Ooh, that green. Lime paint. That's how I make Cursed Flame. Now that's a nice shade of green. Regular green. Gray. I mean, you can barely tell it's a fire effect. Cyan. Ooh, looks like the Frost Flame. Now, deep blue. That's really blue. How does it look compared to regular blue? There's no difference. Okay, good to know. Scraper, please. Didn't know there's no difference when it comes to fire. And last but not least, black paint. Black kind of looks like shadow. Well, I guess with that being said, we can line up these just to keep it symmetrical-ish. Alright, all the color of the fire. Actually, now the fireball being off is going to aggravate me. So we will just relocate it. So we do that. Is that going to be enough? I'll repaint it in a second. Don't worry. Let's see, how many is that? One. Let me just count this real quick. Now, the way little fox. Actually, I'm going to call that close to centered. Alright, now we need paint once again. We'll scrape all this off. Actually, that's going to bug me now. Let me count this real quick. Okay, 16, which means if we add a little bit more to this fireball, we can make it even. So how do we do that? Well, mostly by squaring it off first. Let's see, if we do that, it should now be evenly squared. Alright, that should be perfect. Yes. Alright, there we go. So now if we do this, actually for being that wide, we need it to be taller. Don't we? Alright, now for the most difficult part, making a proper looking fireball. That should be good. Actually, this is getting out of hand. So instead, we'll go with option number 2, and that's just trimming it down from here. Right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So that's, now I just gotta make sure it's, so that's 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we have a square. Now we just shave off the end of the square until it becomes roundish. So how do we do that? Well, we just take from the corner and keep going in. Alright, let's see. If we take one more from each end. Yes, precision fireball making. This is what this has become. You know what? That works. That works. I'm not going to tempt fate anymore. So, real quick, let's get our negative paint and we'll begin wrapping up. So let's see, if we We can just do half and half now, can't we? Is that actually half? It looks like it. Feels like it. Oh, that's why. I didn't go all the way down. But now, if we really wanted to, we can try to make it look like it's swirling. And I think maybe one more. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. So here we have our legendary fire pit, and I guess we didn't need all this. We'll have space for something else. Alright. So with all that being done, let's review what we did. We have made a house, we have made a cog house, which isn't the most symmetrical. I apologize, let me take care of that real quick. There we go. Which, as you can see, is a busy mess. Although I do like the lamps, or lanterns rather. Candle's also pretty cool. You could probably make that look like a energy drink or something, like a Mega Man E-Tank. Then we try to apply that with what we've learned and make a little mechanical home. Make it look like, for instance, if it was in the bowels of a ship, you put the steam boiler in there, maybe a little bit of fire. You could probably make it look like the boiler room of a ship by very sparingly placing cog blocks along with other blocks. I chose iron because metal. And then of course we have our glorious looking fireball setup. We painted all the different colors of the fire, although these are a little bit hard to see. This one is lime and this one's regular green. And then we inverted this fireball. Half of it is inverted, making a very lovely shade of blue, and the other half is regular. But this will be a last little building I do for a while, but I just had an itch I had to scratch. That is, if I itched. I mean, I'm a machine. But with that being said, we'll be wrapping it up right there. So thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. This will be the last time I do a little building. It's time to max out our potential as a summoner. So that'll be fun. And we have more fun with Crash. We're getting close to being the first game, which means it's almost time to move on to the second one. But thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. We will be back Friday for Friday Night Throwdown, where we'll be playing more Air Paladins. There it is. Trying out maybe some more damage dealers, maybe playing some more Torvald. I forgot how much fun it was playing Torvald. And yeah, having a good time. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. This has been the Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.